In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful. And they have not shown Allah His proper reverence when they said, Allah has revealed nothing to any human being. Say, O Prophet, who then revealed the book brought forth by Moses as a light and guidance for people, which you split into separate sheets, revealing some and hiding much. You have been taught through this Quran what neither you nor your forefathers knew. Say, O Prophet, Allah revealed it. Then leave them to amuse themselves with falsehood. This is a blessed book which we have revealed, confirming what came before it, so you may warn the mother of cities and everyone around it. Those who believe in the hereafter truly believe in it and guard their prayers. Who does more wrong than the one who fabricates lies against Allah or claims, I have received revelations, although nothing was revealed to them, or the one who says, I can reveal the like of Allah's revelations? If you, O Prophet, could only see the wrongdoers in the throes of death while the angels are stretching out their hands saying, give up your souls. Today you will be rewarded with the torment of disgrace for telling lies about Allah and for being arrogant towards His revelations. Today you have come back to us, all alone as we created you the first time, leaving behind everything we have provided you with. We do not see your intercessors with you, those you claimed were Allah's partners in worship. All your ties have been broken and all your claims have let you down. Indeed, Allah is the one who causes seeds and fruit stones to sprout. He brings forth the living from the dead and the dead from the living. That is Allah. How can you be then deluded from the truth? He causes the dawn to break and has made the night for rest and made the sun and the moon to travel with precision. That is the design of the Almighty, all-knowing. And He is the one who has made the stars as your guide through the darkness of land and sea. We have already made the signs clear for people who know. And He is the one who originated you from a single soul, then assigned you a place to live and another to be laid to rest. We have already made the signs clear for people who comprehend. And He is the one who sends down rain from the sky, causing all kinds of plants to grow, producing green stalks from which we bring forth clustered grain. And from palm trees come cluster of dates hanging within reach. There are also gardens of grapevines, olives, and pomegranates, similar in shape but dissimilar in taste. Look at their fruit, as it yields and ripens. Indeed, in these are signs for people who believe. Yet they associate the jinn with Allah in worship, even though He created them, and they falsely attribute to Him sons and daughters out of ignorance. Glorified and exalted is He above what they claim. He is the originator of the heavens and the earth. How could He have children when He has no mate? He created all things and has perfect knowledge of everything. That is Allah, your Lord. There is no God worthy of worship except Him. He is the creator of all things, so worship Him alone, and He is the maintainer of everything. No vision can encompass Him, but He encompasses all vision, for He is the most subtle, all aware. Indeed, there have come to you insights from your Lord, so whoever chooses to see, it is for their own good. But whoever chooses to be blind, it is to their own loss. And I am not a keeper over you. And so we vary our signs to the extent that they will say, you have studied previous scriptures. And we make this Quran clear for people who know. O Prophet, follow what is revealed to you from your Lord. There is no God worthy of worship except Him. And turn away from the polytheists. Had Allah willed, they would not have been polytheists. We have not appointed you as their keeper, nor are you their maintainer. O believers, do not insult what they invoke besides Allah, or they will insult Allah spitefully out of ignorance. This is how we have made each people's deeds appealing to them. Then to their Lord is their return, and He will inform them of what they used to do. They swear by Allah, their most solemn oaths, that if a sign were to come to them, they would certainly believe in it. Say, O Prophet, signs are only with Allah. What will make you believers realize that even if a sign were to come to them, they still would not believe? We turn their hearts and eyes away from the truth, as they refuse to believe at first, leaving them to wander blindly in their defiance. Even if we had sent them angels, made the dead speak to them, and assembled before their own eyes every sign they demanded, they still would not have believed, unless Allah so willed. But most of them are ignorant of this. And so we have made for every prophet enemies, devilish humans and jinn, whispering to one another with elegant words of deception. Had it been your Lord's will, they would not have done such a thing. So leave them and their deceit, so that the hearts of those who believe in the hereafter may be receptive to it. Be pleased with it and be persistent in their evil pursuits. Say, O Prophet, should I seek a judge other than Allah while He is the one who has revealed for you the book with the truth perfectly explained? Those who were given the scripture know that it has been revealed to you from your Lord in truth. So do not be the one of those who doubt. The word of your Lord has been perfected in truth and justice. None can change His words, and He is the all-hearing, all-knowing. O Prophet, if you were to obey most of those on earth, they would lead you away from Allah's way. They follow nothing but assumptions and do nothing but lie. Indeed, your Lord knows best who has strayed from His way and who is rightly guided. So eat only of what is slaughtered in Allah's name, if you truly believe in His revelations. Why should you not eat of what is slaughtered in Allah's name, when He has already explained to you what He has forbidden to you, except when compelled by necessity? Many deviants certainly mislead others by their whims out of ignorance. Surely your Lord knows the transgressors best. Shun all sin, open and secret. Indeed, those who commit sin will be punished for what they earn. Do not eat of what is not slaughtered in Allah's name, for that would certainly be an act of disobedience. Surely the devils whisper to their human associates to argue with you. If you were to obey them, then you too would be polytheists. Can those who had been dead, to whom we gave life and a light with which they can walk among people, be compared to those in complete darkness from which they can never emerge? That is how the misdeeds of the disbelievers have been made appealing to them. And so we have placed in every society the most wicked to conspire in it. Yet they plot only against themselves, but they fail to perceive it. Whenever a sign comes to them, they say, "We will never believe until we receive what Allah's messengers received." Allah knows best where to place His message. The wicked will soon be overwhelmed by humiliation from Allah and a severe punishment for their evil plots. Whoever Allah wills to guide, He opens their heart to Islam. But whoever He wills to leave astray, He makes their chest tight and constricted, as if they were climbing up into the sky. This is how Allah dooms those who disbelieve. That is your Lord's path, perfectly straight. We have already made the signs clear to those who are mindful. They will have a home of peace with their Lord, who will be their guardian because of what they used to do. Consider the day He will gather them all together and say, "Assembly of jinn, You misled humans in great numbers, and their human associates will say, Our Lord, we benefited from each other's company, but now we have reached the term which you appointed for us. Then he will say, The fire is your home, yours to stay in forever, except whoever Allah wills to spare. Surely, your Lord is all-wise, all-knowing. This is how we make the wrongdoers destructive allies of one another because of their misdeeds. Allah will ask, O assembly of jinn and humans, did messengers not come from among you, proclaiming my revelations and warning you of the coming of this day of yours? They will say, We confessed against ourselves, for they have been deluded by their worldly life, and they will testify against themselves that they were disbelievers. This sending of the messengers is because your Lord would never destroy a society for their wrongdoing while its people are unaware of the truth. They will each be assigned ranks according to their deeds, and your Lord is not unaware of what they do. Your Lord is self-sufficient, full of mercy. If He wills, He can do away with you and replace you with whoever He wills, just as He produced you from the offspring of other people. Indeed, what you have been promised will certainly come to pass, and you will have no escape. Say, O Prophet, O my people, persist in your ways, for I too will persist in mine. You will soon know who will fare best in the end. Indeed, the wrongdoers will never succeed. The pagans set aside for Allah a share of the crops and cattle He created, saying, This portion is for Allah. So they claim, and this one is for our associate gods. Yet, the portion of their associate gods is not shared with Allah, while Allah's portion is shared with their associate gods. What unfair judgment! Likewise, the pagans' evil associates have made it appealing to them to kill their own children, only leading to their destruction, as well as confusion in their faith. Had it been Allah's will, they would not have done such a thing, so leave them in their falsehood. They say, These cattle and crops are reserved. None may eat them, except those we permit, so they claim. Some other cattle are exempted from labor, and others not slaughtered in Allah's name, falsely attributing lies to Him. He will repay them for their lies. They also say, The offspring of this cattle is reserved for our males and forbidden to our females. But if it is stillborn, they may all share it. He will repay them for their falsehood. Surely He is all-wise, all-knowing. Lost indeed are those who have murdered their own children foolishly out of ignorance and have forbidden what Allah has provided for them, falsely attributing lies to Allah. They have certainly strayed and are not rightly guided. He is the one who produces gardens, both cultivated and wild, and palm trees, crops of different flavors, olives, and pomegranates, similar in shape, but dissimilar in taste. Eat of the fruit they bear, and pay the dues at harvest, but do not waste. Surely He does not like the wasteful. Some cattle are fit for labor, others are too small. Eat of what Allah has provided for you, and do not follow Satan's footsteps. Certainly, he is your sworn enemy. Allah has created 4 pairs, a pair of sheep and a pair of goats. Ask them, O Prophet, has He forbidden to you the 2 males or the 2 females, or what is in the wombs of the 2 females? Tell me with knowledge if what you say is true. And a pair of camels and a pair of oxen. Ask them, has He forbidden to you the 2 males or the 2 females, or what is in the wombs of the 2 females? Or were you present when Allah gave you this commandment? Who does more wrong than those who fabricate lies against Allah to mislead others without any knowledge? Surely, Allah does not guide the wrongdoing people. Say, O Prophet, I do not find in what has been revealed to me anything forbidden to eat except, carry on, running blood, swine, which is impure, or a sinful offering, in the name of any other than Allah. But if someone is compelled by necessity, neither driven by desire nor exceeding immediate need, then surely your Lord is all forgiving, most merciful. For those who are Jewish, we forbade every animal with undivided hoofs, and the fat of oxen, and sheep except what is joined to their backs or intestines, or mixed with bone. In this way, we rewarded them for their violations, and we are certainly truthful. But if they deny you, O Prophet, say, your Lord is infinite in mercy, yet his punishment will not be averted from the wicked people. The polytheists will argue, had it been Allah's will, neither we nor our forefathers would have associated others with him in worship or made anything unlawful. Likewise, those before them rejected the truth until they tasted our punishment. Ask them, O Prophet, do you have any knowledge that you can produce for us? Surely you follow nothing but false assumptions, and you do nothing but lie. Say, Allah has the most conclusive argument. Had it been his will, he would have easily imposed guidance upon all of you. Say, O Prophet, bring your witnesses who can testify that Allah has forbidden this. If they falsely testify, do not testify with them, and do not follow the desires of those who deny our proofs, disbelieve in the hereafter, and set up equals with their Lord. Say, O Prophet, come, let me recite to you what your Lord has forbidden to you. Do not associate others with him in worship. Do not fail to honor your parents. Do not kill your children for fear of poverty. We provide for you and for them. Do not come near indecencies, openly or secretly. Do not take a human life made sacred by Allah, except with legal right. That is what he has commanded you, so perhaps you will understand. And do not come near the wealth of the orphan, unless intending to enhance it, until they attain maturity. Give full measure and weigh with justice. We never require of any soul more than what it can afford. Whenever you speak, maintain justice, even regarding a close relative, and fulfill your covenant with Allah. This is what he has commanded you, so perhaps you will be mindful. Indeed, that is my path, perfectly straight. So follow it, and do not follow other ways, for they will lead you away from his way. This is what he has commanded you, so perhaps you will be conscious of Allah. Additionally, we gave Moses the scripture, completing the favor upon those who do good, detailing everything, and as a guide and a mercy, so perhaps they would be certain of the meeting with their Lord. This is a blessed book we have revealed, so follow it and be mindful of Allah, so you may be shown mercy. You pagans can no longer say, scriptures were only revealed to 2 groups before us, and we were unaware of their teachings. Nor can you say, if only the scriptures had been revealed to us, we would have been better guided than they. Now there has come to you from your Lord a clear proof, a guide and mercy. Who then does more wrong than those who deny Allah's revelations and turn away from them? We will reward those who turn away from our revelations with a dreadful punishment for turning away. Are they awaiting the coming of the angels, or your Lord himself, or some of your Lord's major signs? On the day your Lord's signs arrive, belief will not benefit those who did not believe earlier, or those who did no good through their faith. Say, keep waiting, we too are waiting. Indeed, you, O Prophet, are not responsible for whatsoever for those who have divided their faith and split into sects. Their judgment rests only with Allah, and he will inform them of what they used to do. Whoever comes with a good deed will be rewarded tenfold, but whoever comes with a bad deed will be punished for only one. None will be wronged. Say, O Prophet, surely my Lord has guided me to the straight path, a perfect way, the faith of Abraham, the upright, who was not one of the polytheists. Say, surely my prayer, my worship, my life, and my death are all for Allah, Lord of all worlds. He has no partner, so I am commanded, and so I am the first to submit. Say, O Prophet, should I seek a Lord other than Allah, while He is the Lord of everything? No one will reap except what they sow. No soul burdened with sin will bear the burden of another. Then to your Lord is your return, and He will inform you of your differences. He is the one who placed you as successors on earth and elevated some of you in rank over others, so He may test you with what He has given you. Surely your Lord is swift in punishment, but He is certainly all-forgiving, most merciful.